Good morning everybody, I hope you're all well. Well, we've just arrived in Derby after a 2-hour drive, so I hope this hike will be worth it. Today we're doing a Locko Park, Dale Abbey and Derby Canal. It's a 13.2 mile hard hike. According to reviews, the hardest part of it is crossing the A52. Do you have a game of chicken? What I'm really hoping to see is Hermit's cave. That's what I've come all this way for. I'll tell you more about that later, as always. Keep watching. Well, this is the A52 we have to cross twice. I can see why it's terrifying for some people. Cars coming 50, 60 mile an hour. Just got to find a break in the traffic and then run for it. Go, go, go. Dual carriageway. At least you got a central reservation, haven't you? Second part. Whoa, this is nice and clear. Ah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Hello there, look what I've got for you. Hey, how is that? Whoa, that's nice grass, isn't it? Hey, thank you, bye bye. Yours, is it?
Sorry?
It's not yours, is it? The ball?
No.
I just found it down there, I just thought it might be yours.
Times you find balls.
Oh, it's bad when you lose it though, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Does he want it?
Yeah.
Just throw it for him anyway.
No, thank you very much.
Okay, bye for now.
Bye bye.
That's a nice wildlife habitat for hedgehogs or whatever else may like to sleep in there. Brilliant. Safe as houses. I was really looking forward to having a walk along Derby Canal, but I should not have bothered. It looks a bit dried up to me. Is this the end of the trail? Maybe it gets better later on. They're trying to do some kind of restoration to it, but I can't understand it at the moment. I was just making a big rockery. Sign over there, Derby Canal, ending Derby's isolation. Wall work, bed work. There we have it. The Derby and Sandy Acre Canal restoration. So they are doing it up. Very nice. Oh dear. Got a lot of work to do on this. Hello, a lot of work. They've got major work trying to restore this to working order. I don't envy them. Look at that, there's nothing left in that. But then it tees off here. Big goes that way. I can see a duck down there. And big goes this way. And there's water. Oh, we have to get in the bridge shot, don't we? Definitely. A charming little bridge. Charming little bridge. What happened to the canal? How long has it been like this?
Well, how long has it been shut?
How long has it been since no boats have been on it?
Oh, a long, long time.
Yeah. In your lifetime?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Are you a local lad?
No, I've come from Spondon.
Yeah.
Come from Spondon. I mean, that's been shut since the 60s.
I was just coming down. I'm hiking.
Yeah.
I'm going to Abbey Dale and Hermits Cave.
Yeah.
And I thought I'll have a nice walk down the canal.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah, it's
and then I find it's like this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
With no ducks.
Yeah. There's still water in it.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It gets better seemingly, does it, the more you go?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you just keep, I mean, if you look at the end and then turn left, you'll end up going up to the Hermit's Cave. It's a good walk. It's a nice walk.
Yeah. It's nice and flat round here, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I normally go to the Peak District.
Yeah.
And it's hills and
Yeah.
hills.
Yeah.
Yorkshire last week, 26 miles.
Did you?
Yeah. So
Bit
it's
far
nice.
for you, that,
It's a
isn't
nice peaceful hike this week.
Yeah.
Taking it easy.
You've been out all week, have you?
Fun?
You've been out all week?
No. Work during the week.
Yeah.
Friday my day off.
Yeah.
It's my hiking day.
That's good, isn't it?
Explore the countryside.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Are you going hiking yourself?
We walk miles.
I can see the regatta.
Yeah, we do. I bet we do. We do about 70, 80 miles a week.
Brilliant. Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great countryside.
When you've got nothing to do already.
Cheers,
See you
mate.
later,
Take
mate.
care, yeah. How nice are these? And I finally see some ducks flying. If I was a bird, my chicks will be so warm because I'll know where I'll get my nesting material from. Oh, look at that. Imagine sleeping in there. As you can see, they're tearing down bridges to make way for the boat. It's a bit strange today. Normally I hiking the Peak District and it's all hilly and I'm surrounded by hills. Now I'm just surrounded by flatness. I feel like I'm in Norfolk. Well, that's a bit flatter. Not an hill to be seen. Nice rest though after last week's hike. I think I can see a scramble coming up next week. Stay tuned. The story of the Risley Lancs. The Lancs was found in this field by a farmer who ploughed it up in his field. It was all broke up into little pieces and shared amongst all the farm workers. Later on it was all put back together again and it was sent to an expert to study it. Then for 250 years it disappeared. No one knew where he was. Then he reappeared 250 years later in a London auction. It was bought by an American couple who donated it to the British Museum and they put it on display. Passed all the tests and everything. Anyway, people became suspicious and he found out it was a fake made by master forger Sean Greenall. He was sentenced to over 4 years in jail for it. Well, not just for that, for a lot of crimes. Not saying much today, are we? Oh dear. Sunbathe them. Bye for now then. I love shops like these. How nice is that? Kiwis, tango, drinks, chocolate bars. Fancy a cream egg actually. 85p. Ooh, I might get one of them. 85p for cream egg. I wanted a brown one, but it's a white one. Never mind. Paid £1 because I had no change. Got to support the British farmers. Just entering Hermits Wood now. I'll tell you why it's called Hermits Wood in a minute. Should be getting close to where I want to go. Ben and Kelly, have you ever been to Hermits Wood? I suppose I better get some bad boys in somewhere, I don't know. Otherwise it won't be a night without bad boys. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Well, this is quite amazing. Just found what I've been looking for. And this is Hermit's Cave. How good is that? In 1130 AD, Cornelius, who was a baker from Derby, had a vision in his dream about the Virgin Mary. And she told him, go to Dale Abbey, where thou shalt serve my son and me in solitude. So he swapped his fiery dough for a rocky retreat. And here he came. He dug this cave out the hillside and he lived there for 20 years. Imagine living here for 20 years all on your own, not talking to anyone. Waiting for something that never happened. Cornelius divided the hermitage into two parts. On the right hand side was the altar, where the candle and it was used for prayers. On the left hand side was his living accommodation, with his bedroom window, where he could look out. It feels strange I'm sat here where Cornelius sat 895 years ago, eating bread, like he probably had, being a baker. I got bacon, egg and sausage though, but he didn't have that. Probably eggs. I can understand why he did it. I could hack a week here. Couldn't hack 20 years though. Nice and peaceful. Nice views out the window. But there was no passing people in them days. Yeah. Nice fire. Keep you warm at night. Well, as my break over, I suppose I better get back now. Do a bit more hiking. See what other people, other places we can discover. Walking by, you can barely see the Hermitage. Probably why he was undiscovered for 20 years. Seemingly, the landowner saw smoke coming out of a chimney. So he came to investigate and to kick him off his land. But when he heard the story, he decided to give him some money so he could build his own chapel further down the hill. I don't think Cornelius was the only person making caves. There's another one down there. It's a delightful property. I like to explore it, but I don't think I can. This is the Church of All Saints, probably one of the smallest churches in England, 26 foot by 25 foot. It shares the roof with an adjoining farmhouse, dating back from the mid-12th century. In 1820, it became a pub called the Bluebell. The bar was used as a vestry. Since then, the pub's been moved and now it's called the Carpenter Arms further down the road. Another delightful cottage, Abbey House. I wonder what that used to be. Probably an abbey. And there's the Carpenter's Arms, formerly the Bluebell. This archway is all that remains of Dale Abbey. King Henry VIII, he wanted to divorce Catherine of Aragon and marry Anne Boleyn, but the Pope refused the annulment, so he fell out with the Catholic Church. After falling out with the Pope, the Act of Dissolution was formed in 1536, which saw Henry VIII disband all the Catholic monasteries in England, Wales and Ireland, sieging their wealth and assets and destroying all the relics. And then he formed his own church, which he was the head of, which is the Church of England. And I'm glad to say, I'm part of the Church of England. Dale Abbey itself had 24,000 acres. That's a lot of land. Anyway, Britain was in debt at the time, so he needed all the money to fight his wars and to pay off some of the debt. You know there? Flies are not in your eyes, are they?
We'll be doing, yeah.
I'm just doing a recording, you're okay with that, aren't you?
Yes.
Are you local?
Yes, yeah, well, Ockbrook.
Yeah?
Yeah, not too far away, a couple of miles.
I've never seen them before, to tell you the truth.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, Shield and I.
Yeah, obviously we're getting into that time of year.
Yeah, I can see the midges now flying around.
And it can be a real pain for them, you know. They're always trying to get them out of their eyes. So it's a good idea.
Yes, yeah.
Literally.
Have a look at you. Whoa.
So are you local?
Manchester.
I was going to say, you don't sound local.
Yeah, I've just travelled all this way to do Dale Abbey, Hermitage,
Okay. Yeah,
All Saints Church.
yes.
Fantastic area, isn't it?
It is, it's lovely. I would imagine the church is lovely.
It's flat though.
It is flat, it's not like...
Normally do my hiking,
Lake District.
yeah,
or
that's where I do my
Yorkshire
hiking normally.
Dales.
Lake
But it's got
District,
its own
Peterhead,
beauty.
Yorkshire.
It has, you know. It's a bit more subtler than the Yorkshire Dales or Peak District. But
It's England though. It's gorgeous.
it
In
is.
the countryside,
yeah, you can't beat it.
you can't beat it. Anyway, take care, mate.
And you,
Thanks for
matey.
that. Bye for now. See you now. Bye. Hello, what you got for me? Hey? What's that? Hey, go fetch. Oh, hey? And another one. Go fetch again. See you, mate.
Oh, mate, you're alright.
Aye. I used to think the root ball of a tree was the same size as the tree, but this tells you nowhere near. There's a tree, massive, and there's a root ball. Look at the state of that. Nothing to it. Well, these are funky looking chickens, aren't they? Eh? Eh? What are you doing? Bye. I may have been upset with the lack of water in Derby Canal, but Locko Park, beautiful lake, more than made up for it. I always thought plants and trees don't like too much water. If you give them too much, they drown and die. No one told that to these trees, have they? Talk about living on the edge. Everyone's been planted on the edge. Maybe one didn't make it. Live to a ripe old age though, didn't it? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If God won't get you, the devil must. Finally found some ducks. Hey? Come and say hello. Hey, come and say hello. No? Never mind. Locko Park estate is very nice. Massive grounds, well maintained. Only thing is you've got to stick to the road and you can't go anywhere else. Never mind. We can dream about being rich and having a driveway like this. Hey, another bridge. Don't you just love that bridge? We'll stop saying that. Hey. It's an hard life, but someone's got to do it. But I can't go to Derby without saying hello to my nephew and his girlfriend Ruby. So here they are, number 14. Let's see if they're in so I can surprise them. Not looking too good at the moment. So much for trying to surprise Jordan. He's out with Ruby down the road in a restaurant having a meal. Oh well, I'll catch him next time. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for all the nice comments on the last video. Don't forget to leave a comment on this video. And like, share and follow. Till next time, see ya. Bye.